Fong and Mr. Corrigan returned yet, Mama Pierre?
No, mademoiselle. I have not seen them come in. But perhaps Papa will know.
Mama, must you ring the bell so loud? Bonsoir, Mademoiselle Moore. And what is it you wish me to do you for?
Have you heard from our Fong since he left to go to the Lorelei to find out what happened to Phil?
You hear, Mama? Why would anyone want to go to an intern German liner?
Why anyone would ask Papa the questions and expect the answers, that I do not know.
To Mademoiselle's question, there is only one answer, Mama. Monsieur Corrigan, he was in trouble. Our Fong went to help him. Now our Fong, he is in trouble too.
Fong can't get X-9 out of that liquid air freezer now, even if we let him.
You mean it's ready to explode?
Any minute.
They got away. Search on this deck. There's only one other way out of here, and that leads to the upper decks.
What blew up down below?
Did you see X-9 or his Chinese friend?
No. Come with us.
No, Hakahima, we don't go below decks now. Not until I get a report on what happened.
You seem to overestimate my importance, Captain Groot. The work can be completed now without me.
What Nabura does with you is your own business. You and she are Japanese. But I, as German, I don't want to be responsible for anything happening to you. Not when 722 is involved.
It was the liquid air freezing vault, just as we suspected. No one was hurt, but our Fong and X-9 escaped.
From the Lorelei or just from down there?
From down there.
They must not leave the ship.
Hakahima. That's the name of Nabura's mysterious visitor from Tokyo.
Yeah, we find him and can't nab him. Anyway, we know his name and where to locate him next time.
You didn't come on this ship looking for him, but for a newsreel. At least we could carry that away with us.
Unless we can pick it up on the fly. I don't see it around any place, do you? Well, it's a cinch we can't stop to hunt for it now.
This is the last place I'll look for it.
I know, but let's not wait to find out how long it lasts.
Why that way? They got the pier guarded. Our only chance is to get to the other side of the ship and overboard.
There they are. Keep firing. I'll send men to get them when they come ashore.
There's no use waiting or hoping any longer. I've got to get back to the House of Shadows. Phil, where's our Fong?
In my room, he's safe too. We had to swim for it, and then get away from Nabura's men on shore, but we finally made it.
Am I glad to see you and hear that? Phil tells me you saved him, Alphonse.
It is only important that he's alive and knows the identity of Nabura's secret visitor from Tokyo, a man named Hakahima.
Hakahima?
Uh-huh. Unfortunately, we couldn't bring him with us.
Too busy getting away yourselves, I imagine. Did you get the film?
No, there was motion picture equipment in the salon, but no can of film lying around.
At least we know more now than before.
A little.
More than that. This Hakahima is training someone chosen by Nabura from Occidental fugitives on the island to impersonate the American on the film.
Yes, but we have to identify that American before we have a direct lead to 722.
You will. You're also sure Tokyo is using the number to designate some big new move against the United Nations.
Yes, but that's all we know, and that's not enough. Are you broadcasting tonight?
If Nabura gives the word, why?
Ask Australia to forward Akihima's name to Washington. You know, there's a chance that he might have been to the United States.
I hope he was.
I noticed a telephone in Groot's cabin. That means there must be a temporary line to shore. You know where it goes?
Next door to here, in Nabura's office.
I thought so. Why hunt for the newsreel? Akihima's what we want. He can identify the American in the film and also give us the answer to 722.
Of one thing I am certain. Neither X-9 nor Ah Fong had any opportunity of learning anything while they were on the Lorelei.
Unless it was something about Hakahima. They might have been in the salon at one time while Hakahima and I were here.
You say that as if you have some reason to believe it.
It's such a little thing, but I remember now. The door to the salon seemed closed when we left here with Yogel to search for them. It was opened when we returned.
Knowing my name would not help them any.
But your name can be traced in the United States. You studied there with Professor Albert Raymond.
But how can they? You see, I was sent to Landfield University under a different name.
Japanese military intelligence makes few mistakes, Captain Groot. Our secret is still safe. They do not know that we are training a man to impersonate Raymond.
And even Raymond does not suspect that we can mix one of his unsuccessful explosives with distilled water, and it becomes a perfect substitute for aviation gasoline.
Yeah, you made the discovery accidentally. But Hakahima, the sooner you train the man who is to go to America posing as Raymond...
You have seen this picture of Raymond before. It is an enlargement from the newsreel. Can you train a man to impersonate him any faster?
The man is ready now. What is so difficult about copying Formula 722 from Raymond's files?
Captain Groot. He will be 7,000 miles away from us, on his own with no one to coach him. Therefore, he must be able to impersonate Raymond perfectly, and that takes time.
We shall have only this one chance to gain an independent fuel supply. One chance for final Axis victory, Captain Groot. And you want to hurry.
This note came by messenger to the pier. Bach and Takahari questioned him. He said Camber gave it to him.
Come at once. X-9 claims a man named Hakahima is illegally on board the Lorelei, which is interned under international neutrality. X-9 accuses Groot and demands that I act. You are right, Groot. X-9 heard you and Hakahima talking. Bach and Takahari will go with me.
I shall post extra guards. Nobody is going to take Hakahima or me off my ship.
X-9 is closer to 722, I guess, than he ever was before. You should be nearer than that. Japan won't move against you if you can threaten to turn the secret over to X-9. I'm inclined to agree with you, Solo.
Something tells me Nabura's in for an unpleasant surprise.
Somebody's a clever forger. This looks like my handwriting, but I didn't write it.
Seems real. Are you tricking me? Sending men to the Lorelei, perhaps, while I am here?
I don't go back on customers. And you're paying protection for Hakahima.
X-9 was not here?
No. No, but that's probably who your phony note came from.
Go to the submarine. Tell Captain Kurakaga I shall radio him after your broadcast. All right, Nabura. See if X-9 is at Dupre's.
Where will you be, please?
Back on the Lorelei.
We'll report by telephone from your office.
busy on that phone, Alphonse.
Captain Groot, this is Takahari calling from Nabura's office.
What is it, Takahari?
Nabura wants Hakahima to come here at once.
Hakahima?
So. And hurry. Very fast, please.
All right, Takahari.
Good. You're a good forger. I'm a good imitator. Let's give this place the once-over, huh?
Nothing here. Nabura's too clever for that.
Say, we'd better intercept Akihima. Nabura's liable to be here any minute with Bach and Takahari.
Pardon, please. You wait here for Hakahima. Then we'll take you to Nabura.
Get Akihima. I'll take care of these two. Get over next to the table. Hello?
Bach?
No. No, Nabura. This is X-9.
So. And Bach and Takahari?
Don't worry about them, Nabura. They'll be here when you want them.
X-9 has Hakahima, Bach, and Takahari.
And there's nothing more to do.
You underestimate me, Groot.
X-9 found out that Papa Pierre does not use this wine cellar anymore, and so we are occupying it without his permission.
Bach and Takahari won't follow us now. Don't brace yourself for torture. Americans don't work that way. Relax, it's easy to talk.
I'm a scientist. Bushido, the Japanese code of warrior honor, does not appeal to me.
Bushido can appeal to no reasonable man of goodwill.
I don't want to go to the United States. And I cannot tell you what you want to know. Because then I can never return to Japan. Nabura couldn't help but know who told you.
You can be sure you won't return to Japan if you don't give us the information we want.
What would you do if I explained how you can learn all about 722 without throwing suspicion on me?
Once I was sure you told the truth, we let you escape.
There is a secret headquarters at the other end of the town.
Tell Nabura I got a lead to it by searching her office.
That would help protect me.
You better stay here with Akihima. How do I get to the headquarters?
I've never been there, but I have heard Nabura talk about it and can direct you.
Fortunately, I can be sure of success this time. So certain that I am having Groot radio Captain Kodakaga to relay my message of assurance to Tokyo.
And so, Australians, day by day, Asia rallies to the cause of Japan. Asia wants Asia for the Asiatics. Asia believes that Japan is her champion. That is why I, who now plead with you, call myself Miss Australia to identify my nationality and warn you. Make peace with Japan before it is too late. Good night.
You know, every time I hear Miss Moore, I hate to think what would happen if the Japs ever find out she's an Australian secret agent.
So do I. No decoration's too good for her. She gave us the urgent signal, so she's got a code message for us in this broadcast.
Message come from the Lorelei, sir, as Miss Moore said it would the moment she was finished.
In code?
No, sir.
Relay Tokyo. Hakahima captured by X-9. But will act according to plan and send X-9 into a pre-arranged trap.
anticipated that someday, perhaps, Hakahima might become your guest, X-9. And so I arranged with Hakahima to send you here, where men always tell me what I want to know. Turn around and look at the floor, X-9. Your life will be spared if you will tell me where Hakahima is hidden.
Must confess, Navarro, I'd like to be able to tell you. But right now, Hakihima's more important to the United Nations than I am.